Okay, hi guys. My name is Shelby, and welcome to Voice for the Vanished.
Well, how can I forget you, girl? When there is always something there to remind me.
This is 59-year-old Peter Recchia. He is from Connecticut in a city called Middletown. I believe it's Middleton though. He spends most of his days walking, going to different places. He doesn't drive, so he walks everywhere, but I believe he enjoys the walking. And he goes to different universities around his town, little stop and shops, and hangs out. Is really a nice, kind man who just is the type of person who wants to walk around and see things, even if he's lived there his whole life, and even if he knows everything and knows every detail of his different walks. Everything is different every time. Like every day is new, and it makes him just as happy every single day when he goes on his little walks. I'm not completely sure of what his living situation with his wife is, but I do know that he takes a bus to Cromwell to see his wife. Peter also sadly struggles with a thyroid disorder and tends not to eat often enough because of it, which I believe is somewhat common with a thyroid disorder from what I can get online. And when he doesn't eat, just like anyone would, he gets confused and dizzy and is very disoriented, has an altered state of mind, and an altered mental state and mental health, essentially, as anyone really would. And if he's doing that to his body often, even not purposely, it's going to affect him. He has absolutely no history of being mean, violent, harmful towards absolutely anyone at all. Very, very kind man. I just want to put that out there. But he does have a history of mental illness, and he might be delusional because of not eating, and he is in need of medication. So keep that in mind. In the early hours of October 3rd, 2019, a woman in the area called the police because a man broke into her house. Her front door was unlocked, she said, and a man came into her home and seemed very confused and just talking to them like nothing was up, basically. She called police, as I said, but she knew he was confused and had some issues or wasn't well, is actually what she said. And she didn't want to press charges. He was apparently just preaching about God, not a very violent way, just speaking to them basically. But she didn't know this man. This man came to her house as anyone would. She called the cops, but she didn't want them to take him into custody, so she didn't press charges. But little did she know that that day he was also reported missing, and the police didn't know at the time, so they let him walk off, and he hasn't been seen or heard from since. So, according to this, Peter was last seen wearing a short sleeve royal blue shirt, jeans, a black belt with black sneakers. Put a picture up for you guys right now. He has gray hair, a mustache, green eyes, and rectangular eyeglasses, as again you can see in the photo. He is about 5'11" and about 150 pounds. There is also another account that said he was last seen wearing a black sweater, a gray shirt, and Merrill brown hiking boots, but I'm not completely sure which one is correct. I, as far as I can tell, this photo was taken at the hospital near his house where he commonly went to get food when he did not eat and wasn't feeling well. And that was also on 10/3, so October 3rd, the day that he was reported missing. And yeah, I'm not completely sure if that photo is from the hospital and that's what he was last wearing, or it's the black sweater. But I gave you guys both. It's hopefully one or the other. But again, just focus on his face and remembering that. As police do, they have already ended their searches helping look for Peter, so the family is relying on public support, public search parties, public awareness. So that is why it is so important to share his face, share his story, share this video if you want to. Anything to get his face out there and get him home safely is going to help us. His daughter, actually, I believe her name is Bunny, is literally begging for people to just help them bring her dad home. She says that she has children, so his grandchildren, and they miss their pop, which just like broke my heart. You know, children are so young, they don't understand, and they just miss their grandpa and they want him home. She also says that his confused mental state has only been happening the past 2 weeks before his disappearance, and she was worried about it and even thinking of, trying to get him some more help and that being more looked into. So I don't want anyone to think, why wasn't that taken care of? It had just started happening when all this occurred, and yeah. She also says that she feels like he is just in a state of muscle memory and walking places that he has seen before. So really getting people out there in community searches and getting his face out to people who might have seen him while he was still walking that day or seen him recently. Absolutely anything. Please, please, please send help. Please tell someone. That is just about all the information I have for you guys. I really hope that you share his face, share his story, get his face out there, especially if you're in the Connecticut area that he is in. Make sure you are on the lookout. Please, 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 let's bring him home safely. Let's bring these grandchildren their grandpa back. They need him. They love him. They just want him home. And as always, I don't care who you believe in, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. Send good things this family's way. Good prayers, good vibes, good feelings, good thoughts, faith, hope, anything good. Send this family's way because they need that right now. And again, my name is Shelby. This is Voice for the Vanished. And thank you so much for listening to Peter's story. If you want to hear more stories like Peter's, please check out my other videos. They're all so, so important to get their faces out there and their stories out there. And if you feel it in your heart, please take a second to subscribe. I would love to keep making these videos for these people who deserve to have their stories talked about for a very long time. And I can do that if you guys subscribe. It would just mean the world to me to do this forever. I love you guys so much, and I hope you're having a good day. Bye.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.